Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is just going to be a quick video, and I know this looks a little strange. I've seen maybe one or two pictures of this going on in Europe. And I really want to stress that it is just one or two pictures. If you can find more, great. There is a nice shot of some guys marching in Normandy, and one of the guys has done this. So this is the M1 ammo carrying bag, and he's actually using it for what I can only assume is a day pack. Maybe he ditched his haversack. Maybe he was an officer and just ditched his musette bag. I don't know. But if I remember correctly, he was carrying a Thompson. It could have been a grease gun. I'm not sure. But I've done this just to illustrate it. I wouldn't really do this a whole lot at events, but it is kind of cool because it can be done. So we're going to get right into it. So the M1 ammo carrying bag here, and this is a replica from World War II Impressions, as is everything on the belt here. I don't use original ammo belts or original webbing anymore at events, unless it's for a display. I don't use them at tacticals for obvious reasons. This one even had wild blueberries rub up and bust on it. So yeah, those things don't come out easily, but they came out. So we're gonna get into this. I don't know what that guy had packed in his bag, but just to round it out, I got my HBT cap and my Jeep cap. Highly doubt he's carrying that. What he probably is carrying, though, is at least one K-ration, right? Day pack, he probably wants to carry a ration. And maybe a mess kit, highly doubt, but it also fills the space nicely. Empty pockets are not good for events, so if you do end up doing this, just fill it. He might have been carrying ammo for something, like maybe transporting it to a mortar crew. I don't know. The possibilities are kind of endless with it because we really don't know what the end goal of that particular setup was. The last thing I kind of carry is, and I do this with my haversacks and my musette bags, is I'll keep a towel of some sort on the back and then have the mess kit on it so it's not slamming into my back. Now, this is kind of a jerry-rig system, but you can see on the M36 suspenders here, again, replicas, the clips that are supposed to be on the GP strap will, quite obviously fit on that. And it does hang well on the shoulders. The only thing is, yeah, it does that. It'll slide around. You probably could loop these around, but when I tried, it was really tight. Perhaps if you loosen them. But yeah, just a quick video. I really don't know what was in that guy's pack. I will try to put a picture of it in the video. I'm not that tech savvy, so don't count on it. But I believe it was GI History Handbook had that image on his first video. So you should be able to see that. If it's not his first video, I think it's his second. Either way, not very common, but it is kind of cool to talk about little neat things you see in pictures like that from the time period. It's just kind of interesting. That's all. Again, not something I really recommend doing a whole lot or very often, just because of photographic evidence really shows haversacks or, no haversacks towards the end of the war, depending on your division. But that's what I put in there just to fill it out. If the guy was using it as a day pack, I don't doubt rations would have been in there. It might have been 2 K-rations. I sincerely doubt any sort of soft covers would have been in there or a mess tin. But again, we don't know what he had in there. For all I know, for all anyone knows, he could have been carrying mortar ammunition or machine gun ammunition to a position and he didn't want it on the strap, he just hooked it up to his suspenders and let his body carry the weight instead of just one shoulder. But that's all for now. Just remember those caveats. So if you do this, make sure it's not often, and I'll see you in the next one.